Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Spirit, if you could please guide me with any loving messages. I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody, what they want you to be thinking of or what's coming towards you. Let's see what they have for us today. I have loons. Beautiful. I have deeply committed. Now, loons are soulmates. I grew up on a lake in New Hampshire, for those of you who've been following me, and there's definitely always loons. In the summertime, we see the loons, and there's always a male and a female together, and they're always together. So it's a beautiful bond. They don't go anywhere without each other. So it could be Spirit's way of saying we've got this, deeply committed relationship coming or has come into your life already, a soulmate energy, which we all love, of course. So let's grab that. Let's see what they're saying. Spirit, please share with me. I have storks, a transformation, a change, renewing, an arrival. Now, for some of you, not all of you, don't spam my comments that you're not having a baby. Just remember, you take what with you, what connects to you, and you leave the rest for everybody else. But for those of you that would love to have a committed relationship and a new arrival, have children someday, could be Spirit's way of saying it's not too late, or, you're going to have those things in your lifetime. So for those of you that want to hear that, that's a nice message. I mean, I'm not having any more children, so that message isn't meant for me, that's for sure. Maybe I'll have grandchildren, Wheel of Fortune, fate, karma is on your side. It's unfolding. I'm going to say fate is unfolding. And I always like the feeling of, I know I don't have control of what's going to happen next, but I do like when I am smart enough to realize when things are put in my path, and I used to just say, oh, that's a coincidence. Before I realized that I was gifted, I walked around with all these things that I would say, oh, Jinx, owe you a Coke, because I knew you would say that. That's a coincidence, or I knew you would call, and they would call. So it was this feeling of, I know these things are being put in my path, and I was able to recognize them. I was able to identify them and say, that's kind of cool. And ultimately I would put them in what I called God moment bucket. That was an amazing God moment. There's no way that could have been anything other than, because it was just such a coincidence or so serendipitous, something like that. So God moments are unfolding in front of you. So keep your eyes open. I have a tower. So this is standing tall, they're saying. Even if you stand alone, stand tall, stand firm, stand, the test of time a little bit with that Eiffel Tower, that you have, are able to, stay grounded and allow yourself to be seen, they just said. I feel this energy of somebody's taking notice of you. And, certainly you can't go to Paris without seeing the Eiffel Tower. So somebody's taking notice of you. It was very much this feeling of, I can't walk into a room and not have seen you. You stand out in a crowd, or you stood out in a crowd, something like that. And that is probably what grabbed their attention. And I feel like that's, like I said, you can't go to Paris without, visiting this amazing monument. So I think that you're going to stand out in the crowd. I think we have this committed relationship, and I feel that Spirit's going to keep showing you these God moments. I'm going to say it that way. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm so grateful that you've been guided here. let's see what Spirit has for you. I'm really excited about this reading now because I love the lunes. I'm really connecting to some of these early energy cards. I always just throw a couple energy cards. I refer to it as my warm up, you know, it's like my warm up, these energy cards. And then I go into the tarot cards. So let's see what we have. I have a Prince of Pentacles. I have a Nine of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Pentacles. Look at all this pentacle energy. And I have an Eight of Pentacles. Oh boy. So in a good way, I'm going to say that we are feeling secure. We are feeling that I'm going to say a slow moving energy. I am. I'm going to say that it's something that we're working at, we're building, we're both willing to work at, we both are willing to put time into. I feel like it's growing over time. Spirit saying like this love will grow. So this is somebody who comes into your life. I'm going to say not like a whirlwind, but somebody who's probably secure with their personality. They're secure and confident. They are somebody who stands strong also and says to you that I know that relationships are hard work, but I want to be in a relationship and I'm willing to make the effort. So I feel good about that. I feel like this person is somebody I would invest time into. And it's somebody that has value, I'm going to say, and sees you with value. Beautiful. I have a Ten of Wands. They could be coming out of something. They could be walking away from something. They could feel that there was other relationships, I'm going to say it that way, were difficult because it feels to me that they were taken for granted, or they feel that they were the one that did everything in the relationship and there wasn't a give and take. So I feel like that's something they share with you. They could have had somebody that took advantage of them financially. They could have given everything to somebody and that person just never gave anything back. So I do feel like that's part of the conversation. I do feel like this person just needs to move on and be with a partner who is more their equal for sure, and also doesn't need them for their money. I'm going to say it that way. Doesn't need them to take care of them. That you're independent or you stand on your own. So this person, I feel like, is excited about that because maybe they've been in a relationship for a long time that they had to pull all the weight. They had to carry the load of everything in that relationship. An Ace of Cups. Now, I do feel the feelings coming in. I do feel the way they just said waves of emotion. So I like the waves of emotion. And I also like Spirit saying new feelings. I'm going to say new feelings, that this person's starting to have feelings for you, or they're starting to move in the direction of like, I could really fall in love with you. So that is good. Let's see what else they want you to hear today. It's an awakening. Someone is going under a spiritual transformation. And I would say that my Ace of Cups always is, first of all, let me backpedal. Falling in love is an awakening. You know, you walk around in a daze. The grass is greener. The sky is bluer. Everything is magnified. Everything is wonderful. You know, just falling in love is a form of awakening. It's a way Spirit shares with us that we're all put here on this earth to love. That is our purpose, is to love, to be loved and to love. So it is a form of an awakening. So that could be feeling that way. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. I don't think that it affects the new connection. I feel like it's Spirit's way of confirming what I just felt with that Ten of Wands, where they felt financially trapped with somebody else. They couldn't get out of it for a long time. They have some kind of story behind that. And it could be something that they hold on to, and maybe they need to work on releasing. There could be some resentments there for that. You know, they're paying alimony and they don't think it's fair. It wasn't a fair judgment. You know, it's somebody who has something from their past that definitely is lingering in that area. Integrity. Does the situation align with your values? Is this person in alignment with you and your values? I do feel like you are. I feel that because it feels so secure to me, I feel like that's very important to you. I feel, yes, you want to love them. Yes, you want to be attracted to them. Yes, you want them to be a great lover. But you also feel that if I'm going to share my life with somebody, I want them to be able to be there for me in a lot of different ways, support, lean on your inner circle during this time. I want you to support me in a sense of emotional support. I want you to be there for me when I need somebody. I'll be there for when you need somebody. I mean, that's what a relationship is, that we help each other. So Spirit's letting you know that I feel like this person, this is going to be, there is a sense of strength. I'm going to say it that way in this connection. There's a sense of, because you're in my life, I feel, a stronger sense of I'm not doing this alone anymore. So I think that that's an important message. Let's see what else they're saying. Beautiful. So let's see. You stood out in a crowd. I love that. That's awesome. I have the law of mentalism. Okay, so get clarity on your core values and commit to what matters. So look at you looking at yourself. So what are your core values? What is most important to you? Is independence important to you? Is that that with or without somebody in your life that you can take care of yourself? Like, what are your core values? Like, what's most important to you? I have the law of compensation. Give that which you seek. So what we give, we receive. I like to refer to it as a boomerang. What you put out into the universe comes back to you as a boomerang. So this sense of compensation, like what I'm giving out to the universe, I'm going to receive in equal value. So the more you give, the more you receive. It's as simple as that. Let's get one more of these. So you want this, it feels like a very equal connection, doesn't it? I have the law of secondary causation. Stop reacting, and start being the person you've always desired to be. Just be yourself. I'm going to say it that way. I feel that sometimes when we meet somebody new, we want that first impression to be really good. We don't want to talk about our past because we don't want to, scare them away. Like there's all these rules in dating. Just be yourself. That would be my best advice to you. Just talk as if you're talking to a friend and treat this person as if they're just a new friend, because that's really the best way to walk into a relationship. Is just, they're just another human being, and you can just talk to them like a friendship and not worry about where are we going to be in 5 years from now, or is this the one I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? So I think that would be my advice with that. I have a 4 of Wands, so I do have deeply committed. I do have this feeling of a deep commitment. Page of Cups, new feelings. I'm excited about this connection. 6 of Swords. This person is a little bit of a proud to be with you. There you are standing across the room, and that you stand out in a room full of crowded people, that they noticed you above and beyond anybody else. And 9 of Pentacles. So there's that sense of security over and over again in this connection. So there's something going on. There's something going on with that, with this connection. So if that's important to you, then I think that Spirit is letting you know that whether it's emotional security or financial security, that if that's something that you've struggled with past relationships, they didn't make me feel secure, I never knew where I stood with that person, then Spirit's letting you know that this next relationship is probably that part of the relationship is going to be the strength. You're not going to have to question those things. So that's beautiful. Let's see when. Spirit, when is fate unfolding? When is fate unfolding? When is destiny unfolding? What do you have for us? When is this all going to happen? This 4 of Wands. Let's see. I have May. Now that could be a birthday month, but I like the flower blooming. So we could be just look for, blooming flowers, blooming love even. I have next new moon. We'll take that. I have at the holidays. It could be wrapped up as a package. Maybe this person's a gift giver. I'll take that too. I have December. So there's a lot of energy around the end of the year. So you could be with this person for the holidays. And I have April, May, spring. Could be. I like when I start to see the seasons also, because I feel like it tells me that I'm going to be with this person for a long time. And let's get one more within 3 months. Now that's not too bad, is it? Because, and I love the clock, I'm going to say divine timing. But if we met this person anytime, it doesn't matter. Whenever spirit wants to bring this person into your life, it's going to be perfect. So is this the person that you're going to be with? I feel like spirit's bringing you somebody that is a deep soulmate connection, and that you can trust and you can rely on this person. And that's probably something that you have been manifesting. So let's put this out into the universe today. Fate is unfolding for you now. And we want to know, that this is on its way. And I think that Spirit's letting you know this is what you have coming. So let's thank Spirit together. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I'm very, very grateful. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com.